Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I know so many of you over on TikTok have been blowing up the comments asking for this, so today we're finally doing some customer reviews analysis for it. But before we dive into that, be sure to check out this exclusive discount available for it. You'll find it in the description and in the first comment under this video. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Let's start with our first reviewer's experience.
This reviewer started out pretty impressed with this scooter. Unboxing and assembly were a breeze, taking only about 15 minutes, and it arrived mostly charged. The design made putting it together straightforward. The reviewer did notice a slight warp in the front brake disc causing some rubbing, but hoped it wouldn't become a major problem. The initial test ride, about 4 miles in a hilly area, drained the battery noticeably, especially when using the throttle frequently. A reviewer mostly stuck to pedal assist level 3, keeping it in the higher gears, and found the ride surprisingly easy. The horn, while loud, wasn't very effective at alerting pedestrians. In one instance, it even led to a minor accident when the reviewer had to avoid someone and knocked off the tail light. The tail light's cable was also too short, requiring a replacement. Despite these small issues, the main goal of making commutes easier was definitely achieved. The scooter tackled hills that would have been exhausting on a regular bike with ease. Initially, the reviewer estimated a range of 7-8 miles in those conditions. Later, they updated the review after longer rides. After going 11 miles with a full charge, the battery was around 30%, suggesting a potential range of 15-16 miles in those hilly conditions. After 2 months of daily commuting, 22-25 miles a day, the reviewer updated again. Their legs got stronger and the pedal assist became less necessary. This client found they could travel 11 miles with over 65% battery left, estimating a potential range of 33-35 miles if riding efficiently. They shared some tips on using the pedal assist and gears to maximize battery life and get a good workout. However, the reviewer did have a few complaints that came out after a longer ownership, mainly the handlebar adjustment screw and rear brake adjustment screw frequently coming loose, which can be dangerous. Also, they mention rear tire removal being.
Wonderful. Now, let's explore the feedback from our next reviewer.
This reviewer had this bike for a couple of months and has already logged over 300 miles. They say they love it so far and disclosed that they weren't a biker at all before this purchase, so they came in with basically no prior knowledge. A reviewer lives in the suburbs where walking to work or the shops would take a long time, and a city is a bit further away. Without a car, they wanted something faster than walking but more reliable than public transportation. Now, they use this bike for their daily commute and trips into town. Assembly was pretty straightforward using the video provided, and everything needed was included. One piece was slightly warped, but it still fit together. The tires were low on air, so they recommend pumping them up before your first ride. This client mentioned lots of great features with a few minor drawbacks. The operating modes are great, and it's easy to switch between pedal assist levels. The motor is quiet, and all the buttons are simple and effective. The display is also clear and easy to read. The speed is as advertised too. The battery life is good, and the reviewer did a 20-mile trip with plenty of hills and heavy battery usage, and it lasted as long as it should have. Charging speed is decent, and the detachable battery makes it convenient to charge anywhere. The brakes are strong. The wheels and tires seem fine for roads and bike trails. The front wheel suspension is great, making rides smooth. The front light is bright, and the back light works well with good battery life. However, the paint scratches easily, and the handlebar screw gets a bit loose occasionally. They recommend keeping the assembly tools handy for this minor adjustment. For tips, they suggest keeping the pedal assist low and maintaining speed to maximize battery life on longer trips. They also recommend a helmet, mirror, and phone holder as essential add-ons, plus a tire pump, bike lock, and repair kit if you're new to bike owning like they were. Overray.
Cool. Let's uncover what our next reviewer has to say.
This reviewer, admittedly a newcomer to the world of electric bikes, shares their initial impressions of this particular model. Right off the bat, the packaging raised eyebrows. Our reviewer was puzzled by how such a seemingly small box contained a whole bike, and then surprised by the considerable weight upon trying to move it. The initial heft almost led to a return, as the reviewer was unprepared for such a heavy bike. However, further research revealed that electric bikes tend to be heavier due to the motors and components, and this particular model seemed to be within the standard weight range for its size, especially considering the battery's impressive mileage capacity. Assembly, while initially hampered by numerous zip ties used for shipping, proved to be surprisingly straightforward. The instructions were clear and the construction process was simple. Once assembled, the bike felt sturdy and well-suited for an adult rider. Our reviewer, who is 6 feet tall and weighs 210 pounds, found the size perfect. After inflating the tires to a comfortable pressure, our reviewer took it for a test ride around the neighborhood and was immediately struck by the bike's speed. It went much faster than expected, requiring some adjustment. While the speed took some getting used to for this electric bike novice, our client appreciated the assistance it provided when tackling uphill stretches. Ultimately, this reviewer recommends this electric bike, especially for those looking for an efficient way to navigate cities or commute to work. The only real downsides experienced were the initial packaging challenges and the overall weight, but those were considered minor issues for a first-time electric bike user.
That's all for now. If you found this useful, hit like and subscribe. Let's talk in the comments. See you in the next video.